What's up, softball players? I'm Coach Dan Blewett. In today's video, let's go over some softball warm-up drills, stuff you can do as part of your routine before practice, before games, in your backyard before hitting or pitching or throwing, whatever. And these are some a little more outside the box ones that I really like, that I find increase athleticism and really get your hamstrings warm, like outside the box kind of stuff that just beyond just like the typical lunges and all that boring stuff. So in today's video, some interesting, very effective softball warm-up drills. All right, so let's jump into it. The first warm-up drill for softball I've got here is the walking tee. And this one is a great stretch for your hamstrings. And the hamstrings are often heavily neglected in typical warm-ups. So, but again, they're like one of the most important muscles that we forget about. We do tons of squats and lunges, which are great for the quads. And obviously every muscle in the legs is involved in those. But I like to focus a little more on the glutes and hamstrings when we can, because they do just tend to be a little more neglected, not only in training, but also in warm-ups. So this is the walking tee. Keys for standing reaches. So this is a hamstring exercise. It's also great for the glutes. You're going to reach out forward with your fingers and reach back with your toes. This will help you create that sort of tabletop with your upper body. And then you're going to take 3 choppy steps between each one. So if you take 3 choppy steps, you'll go from left leg, and then on the next rep, you'll do your right leg. All right, the next drill is the lateral high knee. So obviously everyone does high knees. Everyone does them forwards. Sometimes you do them backwards. I also like doing them backwards, but this is the lateral version, and it forces your hips to really get warm and move sideways. Obviously, softball is a big sideways moving sport. Your stride as a hitter, even though small, is moving sideways. You push both forward and slightly sideways as a pitcher in softball. You obviously shuffle and have a sideways stride when you're throwing overhand. So this drill is the lateral high knee. It's really going to coordination, and it's also good at getting you moving and warmed up going laterally. All right, sideways high knees, these are great for coordination. Same thing, working on arm swings, getting the knees up to parallel with the ground, and just teaching athletes good body control, good postural awareness, so their torso should stay pretty much straight up and down. And, you know, moving laterally is huge for baseball and softball. All right, this next drill is the Spiderman Series, and this is like a flexibility and mobility drill. And it gets the lateral hips, it gets the upper body, it gets the rotational core. It's got a lot of different things all sort of rolled into one, kind of like yoga move essentially. But I call this the Spider-Man. That was the term that I learned it at many, many years ago. And this is definitely something that any player or team should integrate into their warm-up. All right, so the Spider-Man stretch, or the Spider-Man series, you're gonna take a big step up like you just saw me take. You gotta get really, really close so that your knee is close to 90 degrees. And then you're gonna rotate up with the same side hand as you saw. Then you're gonna center yourself under your leg and push your knee back as far as it'll go and pop your front toe up. That's crucial. You get a great hamstring stretch doing that. And then you'll repeat, return your foot, sink in here. This is also a great hip stretch right there. Then rotate up, and you'll get that upper body, that thoracic rotation stretch. And then you'll also do the hamstring stretch on the other side. So again, pop the toe up, push the knee back gently. This is a really, really good stretch. If you only had time to do one thing, this would probably be it, because it hits a lot of different muscle groups. And let's conclude with 2 arm exercises, because obviously everyone does arm circles, right? Very boring, but they're also very effective. I love arm circles. I stand by them. But let's do the standing snow angels. This is a great drill for your scapula movement, your shoulder blade movement, which is often neglected and overlooked as far as a softball warm-up goes. But this is really important for not only getting your arm warm, but also making long-term strength gains. Anytime you can do sort of legitimate arm care exercises, and this is one of them, as part of your warm-up routine, then that's going to help you in the long term. So this is called the standing snow angel. And so the keys with those are, again, just moving your shoulder blades up and squeezing your shoulder blades back and down. That shoulder blade movement is really critical in getting your shoulders and your rotator cuff strong and mobile and healthy long term. And the last one here is the kneeling scap push-up. And this is one of the best ones for your serratus anterior. That's these little finger muscles that you'll see with like bodybuilders. It's not going to make them bulge like that, but that's what these muscles help push your shoulder blade out. And if you've ever seen someone with where their shoulder blades kind of like wing off their body, the serratus anterior is the muscle that helps control that and reduce that when it gets stronger and has more endurance. So adding some sort of scap protraction exercise, which the kneeling scap push-up is a good example, is a good beginner example of that. It's really, really good for arm health long-term. And this is something I recommend all female softball players do, because a lot of female softball players have rotator cuff instability and they have those winging shoulder blades. And this is something that, as part of a warm-up routine, can really help prevent that and improve it long-term. So this is the kneeling scap push-up. So scap push-ups are just like a scap press. You're going to slump into your shoulder blades, so they're going to squeeze together. And then you're going to press your body away. You're going to press your shoulder blades so they spread all the way apart using the scapula, using your serratus anterior muscles. So the elbow should stay straight the whole time. And again, I'm slumping down, so my shirt's going to wrinkle a lot at the bottom, and then my shirt's going to become smooth as my shoulder blades press my upper body away from my arms. So shoulder blade movement is critical in keeping healthy arms, and this and the scap press are really good at teaching and strengthening those muscles. All right, so I hope this video on a softball warm-up routine was helpful to you. Obviously, I know coaches, you're always looking for new ideas and new drills to do. And so if you're looking for a complete program already made for you, check out the links in the description below. My Pro Routines program has a complete warm-up routine in it. It has pitching warm-up routines. It has speed and agility training. It has all this stuff already completely pre-programmed with a video for everything. So if you want more of this kind of stuff and want to save time, then check that out. There's a lot of free stuff in there as well. All right. So thanks again for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, share this video with a friend who might find it helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.